My name is Njeri Khacheso. I'm a fourth-year student at USIU Africa. I'm studying international business administration, majoring in entrepreneurship. In the industry that I work in, which is the alternative energy. That is not electricity, it's not gas and oil, but we are trying to get industry to use biomass. From that period of time, we needed to come up with a new solution. But then I think I was having a block on what and how to move next. I was able to evaluate, do I need to quit the business altogether, or do I need to find a solution? And the result was we needed to get a solution. And installing and going back to electricity was really not one of them, because electricity is not constant, one, which means that their processes are disrupted in between, and two, they cannot recover the cost of installation. So then at that point now we had to look at how best we can be able to cover that situation. As an organization, we are only 3. One of the things that I understand is the cost. And there's this time when everybody was talking about cost reduction, cost reduction, cost reduction. But then they did not know how to reduce the cost. So we started with the most common, which is the wood, because that one you can find it, and actually you're sure it is something that works. But mostly plant waste, because it goes hand in hand with the NEMA regulation. NEMA is the environmental body controlling the waste that goes out of factories and the rest. So NEMA allows for wood and plant waste to be banned. So currently we are doing wood, waste from coffee, which is the coffee husk itself, it's flammable, waste from academia, so the nuts, the shell, what is thrown away is what we use as part of the fuel, and coconut. When I got my first order, I did not have the money and I did not have the product. But I had the connection, I had the network. So I looked for people who were willing to deliver and wait for me to get paid. And for the first 1 year, I really did not pay myself at all because I needed to build my capital. The growth is particularly because of that, the trust they have, that if you say you're paying on the date 10th, you pay on the date 10th. But as because of the consistency in delivery, after 1.5 years, then now I needed to get credit. The cost is very, very, very good. In terms of somebody who wants to go into business, it helps you question yourself. It's not just business to bring you money. You go through those processes where you ask yourself, where am I in this business? Am I in a business that people need my business? So for me, the 2 things that came home is testing your idea to know if you're following in the right direction, and 2, what resources do you have at hand that you could utilize? That was very key for me. They were really practical and anybody can be able to do it. I also think the quizzes were good. I think the quizzes were very insightful, and how you can change your thoughts. They were really adding value to that board. They were very practical to what we needed to add. They had something that was relevant to the course at that particular time. Like when he gave us the story of the WhatsApp, it's something that you probably have not thought about, but everybody's on WhatsApp and you're using it. How did it come about? And how the guy tested it, and he was able to know that is something that his friends in school need, and now everybody in the world needs. So I think the videos were very real and connected to the program. The biggest change for me was knowing that other than offering the customer what I need to find out if that is what they need, and try and move in the direction that they require me to move. If I had not done the course, I would have not been pushing the product at them, and that resistance would have made my business very difficult. But now I know, don't push the product, have a product in mind, then let them say that is the product they need. I'd give it 60% because it gave me a whole turnaround. I was literally moving in the wrong direction. And I think that would have been such a struggle, 2-3 years down the lane, when you look at your business plan. And I think I would have thought I did everything that I could, but then it wasn't enough.